Okay, some news here on Sunday as Georgia gets ready for the Samford Bulldogs. Samford, not Stanford. Stetson Bennett's named the Walter Camp Player of the Week. This is a big deal. Offensive Player of the Week. This is one of those big deal things. Walter Camp Award has been around for some time, y'all. I'm going to read you a little bit of what was said in the release. Bennett was 25 of 31. That's 81%, 80.6% for a career high, 368 yards, 2 touchdowns to go with one rushing score, assuming a spot behind center for 3+ quarters against the Ducks. Bennett helped the Bulldogs go 8 for 8 on third downs while he was in as 11 different Georgia players hauled in catches in the season opener. The Georgia starter credited the offense's third down execution and the play of his offensive line for the victory Saturday night. Here's Stetson. He says, that's what I'm most proud of is the third downs. I mean, that's what we were harping on. Third down, red zone the whole offseason, excuse me, and we executed. Bennett is the first Georgia Bulldog since former Georgia linebacker and Miami Dolphin Channing Tindall late last season to earn Walter Camp weekly honors, while Bennett is the 11th Georgia player to earn Walter Camp National Player of the Week honors. He is the first offensive player to do so since Todd Gurley in 2013. Remember now, they're playing at 4 o'clock. That game's going to be on SEC Network. Kind of curious to see what the number was for this 3:30 game with Oregon. You would think there'd be at least 4 million people that watched that game. The Penn State Purdue game was something like that. It was 6 million with Ohio State started the season on a Thursday or Friday night, whenever it was last year. So I think Georgia will be somewhere in between 4 to 6 million. An ESPN game means that it's oh, was it on the I might be misspeaking here. I think that game was on ABC now that I think about it. Look, Stetson, I just don't know any more superlatives to say about what he did. It was exceptional, and we're at the point with Stetson where yeah, the game was on ABC, so that'd probably be closer to 6 million viewers, but we'll just see. Um, it's a lot going to be a lot. He has become so comfortable playing in this system under Todd Monken, who um, someone texted me yesterday as a magician, and this team is on a roll. I mean, how do you get on a roll one game into the thing? I mean, I think you look at the landscape of college football last night, and I closed it down with the Washington Kent State game. Does Georgia play? Georgia plays Kent State, don't they? Well, I got an early look at those guys. This team is either the best or second best team in the country. They're better than Ohio State for now, and we just don't know with Alabama. But I've been talking about this for a while. Oh, I mean, let's see what happens with Clemson too. But I've been talking about this for a while, where this team has the capability to really catch fire um, if they can keep things going. And right now, they really got stuff going. Um, Georgia can win the national championship again. We're 8% through the season. We know what we know, which is that they won 49-3 over a team that we think was good or is good. We don't know yet. But you compare that 49-3 to Alabama's 55-0 over Utah State. I mean, those are not the same caliber of team. I thought when you just look at the top 10, Michigan played well. Texas A&M did not. They're 31-0 winners, but they did not play well. I saw some of Oklahoma. They got off to a hot start, and they were up 28 to 10 at the half. And then Baylor played Albany, so I don't think that's a little bit like that same Houston State like Texas A&M played, but A&M looked bad. I was watching that before the Chick-fil-A kickoff game, and that was just not what you wanted. But they won 69-10 Baylor. And this Georgia team has the capability to repeat as national champions. Now, of course, it's a different season. It's a new season. A season ago, these Dogs were struggling with Clemson and gutting out a win. Matt Ryan and I were trying to figure out where we could go eat in Charlotte, a major metropolitan city, and couldn't find it anywhere. Last night we didn't have that problem as I ate 4 Chick-fil-A sandwiches. Make sure you're picking up DAWGSTRUCTION. The link is down below. This is how you can support this site. The link is down below. I've got these now. I order them periodically, starting to get low on them. Make sure you order them to order this today. We didn't even see Arian Smith yesterday. Well, 11 different guys caught the ball. How many, what does the future hold for this team? How can this program build from here? You look at so Stetson obviously is going to be a big story. When you're Walter Camp Offensive Player of the Week, that's a big deal. So there will be a lot of discussion of Stetson. But I mean, these guys aren't in the playoff, you know? I mean, there's a lot to still do and deal with along the way. I thought the defense was good. They certainly were not shut down. Malachi Starks is obviously playing very well. Kirby said that Malachi was, the way I remember him saying it was that he was the best defensive back during that stretch of time. If he didn't say it that way, he said something similar to that. But these guys have got a real opportunity to build depth now. I mean, there's just not a lot. Excuse me, not just depth, but experience. I mean, you've defeated Oregon by 46 points. Samford, South Carolina, Kent State, none of those games should be, fourth quarter nail biters. Missouri, I don't know. I doubt it. And then Auburn comes to Athens, which could be an interesting game or not. And then you're going to kill Vanderbilt before you get a week off before the Gators. I mean, you're talking about more than halfway through your season there. The end of the year, on the other hand, is a very serious test of endurance and skill. But the way these guys are playing, it's just um, hard to really have much doubt about them right now. I mean, here's what Kirby said about Malachi. Um, he said he's probably been our most productive defensive back all camp, which means he got a lot of hands-on balls, batted balls, he knocked down balls, he had picks. He's a good football player. We wanted to get him in the game early, and fortunately, it was a play where he was one-on-one and made a really good play on the ball. Yada yada yada. That was an exceptional play on the ball. I mean, Malachi was there the whole way. It seemed like he was running hip to hip. What was hard to understand was that he actually caught the ball. I mean, Paul Abel, who none of y'all know who that is, but he's a photographer and been around the block for a long time. Chick-fil-A, holy moly, the Peach Bowl, excuse me. The image that he got of Malachi Starks was, it just is hard to describe how impressive that play was from Malachi. But this team is loaded up with guys, y'all. I mean, there's people everywhere, all on this team that make plays, can do things. It's just they're really good. Stetson being named, player of the week from them is, I'm trying to get y'all on the fly this picture. Actually, I can maybe do it right now. Here, let's not do it that way. But the way that Stetson played, and then you've got guys like Malachi Starks stepping up. Man, I'll tell you what, y'all are in for a treat. Check this out. Oh, is it not? Here we go. There you go. And that's from Paul Abel. Look at the guys. It's like Paul would say, the background's slightly busy, which is like a photo term. But holy, look at that, y'all. Seriously. That's a great shot from Paul. Good job, Paul. Cross the that's a tough shot. But that's what this program's dealing with right now. And I'm sitting here talking about Starks, but Stetson's play was just so good that you can't really. Let me see. I'm going to try one more thing here. Yeah, here we go. It's hard to uh, think about where this program can go. They've got an exceptional quarterback and leader. Nolan Smith is a great leader. I don't know how productive he was. Starks ended the game with, I think, the most tackles and that I wouldn't say game changing pick, but Chris Smith's pick was game changing. But that, man, y'all, it's just adding up. It's like a lot of these guys, it's always hard to know with defensive backs how good they're going to be. To me, I don't know enough about football to say. You can go watch guys play offense. That's a different ball game. Um, but with Starks, he did play offense. He was really hard to deal with at Jefferson. He was playing quarterback, running back. I mean, obviously, he was playing kind of like a safety, I guess. But he would come up too on linebacker. They had a guy playing everything. And he certainly seems down to earth. But when you've got what they've got at Georgia, they're in a real position here to keep it going. Stetson is someone that's going to need to play well, um, and he did this week. And you saw the result, a 46-point win. That's nothing to sneeze at.